Hello everyone, with any luck this should be the first video that you see when I get back off holiday. I'm going to try and edit it and upload it when I get off the plane because it will have been 2 weeks since you saw a video, so hello! Hope that you missed me, I missed you, and I did actually miss making videos, although I've had a very, very relaxing holiday in the States. And I shall perhaps tell you more about that in a different video, but I've been in Miami and the Florida Keys and it's been boiling hot, apart from the first few days which weren't that good, but anyway, that's not the point of this video. This is a top to toe video again, a little bit mishmashed around because I didn't really have very much time to record before I went for dinner. But nevertheless, it's a top to toe and it's my new white shirt from Gap, which I got in a sale for about £9 or something, and it's amazing. Really, really lovely soft cotton. I think it's called twill, this type of fabric, but I'm not quite sure. And my denim shorts from Hollister, which were a bit of an impulse buy, and Hollister do the most ridiculously short shorts. I mean, it leaves nothing to the imagination whatsoever. So got those on, and my Durango boots, which I adore. Let's get started with the makeup. Okay, makeup, as you can see, no spots, but I've got little marks left over from the spots that were there, and some of you might kind of sympathise with that, you might have those yourself. So I'm using a very light moisturising serum. And this is the Hydrating B5 from Skinceuticals. It's a really small little sample one, but I've been using this up while I've been away because I just wanted something very, very light but very moisturising because obviously I've been in the sun. So just applying that before I put my base on, and I find it doesn't cause any breakouts or anything like that. It does have a little bit of a sticky finish, so you might want to put a moisturiser on over the top. And I have been using the Alpha H Essential Hydration Cream. Again, a little sample size, because that's what I travel with. And then base, because we don't want to look at my ugly mug any longer with its little dark circles and things like that. So I'm popping on one of my favourite foundations, by Terry Cover Expert. I kind of need a little bit more coverage because of the little marks that the spots have left behind on my skin, and this just gives a really nice kind of dewy, perfect finish. It's really great. Okay, so the shade that I'm using here is 9. It's really, really, really expensive, this foundation, I'm not going to lie, but it's brilliant. Hello. Concealer, I am using my favourite one of the moment, which is the Urban Decay 24/7, and this is in FBI. And I find this is really good for just a little bit of extra coverage on those spot scars, and also for under the eyes as well. I'm actually on my way out to dinner, and as usual haven't really left enough time.
I'm going to run through the shower.
Now I'm using my Givenchy powder. It's got 4 different shades, and I use that just to take a bit of the sheen off. It's so, so pale, and I've got a little bit of a tan now, so it doesn't even work as a bronzer or anything like that, but I'm just using it as a kind of all over healthy powder. Like that. And then bronzer, the old trusted Dior Nude, which I just couldn't really live without. And I can pile on quite a bit now that I've got a little bit of a colour. See, the glow from that foundation is just amazing. And then, where are you little rat? I'm using the Naked Basics palette from Urban Decay, which I can never open, and I'm using these kind of moly colours just on the lid, Naked 2 on the lid. It's the quickest makeup ever. Huge big Mercier eye brush. This is part of the Christmas travel set, which is beautiful. And then, have I got a smaller eye brush? Which is probably not meant to be an eye brush. What's it supposed to be? A smudger. I'm using Faint, which is slightly darker, this one. And I'm using that around the lash line. I've got the remnants of yesterday's eyeliner still on, so I hardly really need to apply any more of that. I've got no idea how I'm going to have time to dry my hair. I've got to set off in 8 minutes. No highlighter because it's very, very humid and I don't want to look oily. I'm using, what lipstick am I going to be wearing? This is from Erin and it's called Winter Rose. Not sure whether you can get it anymore because Christmassy on, but I have to say I love the texture of the Erin lipsticks. That's a mini lipstick, a tiny one. And then, if I can find any, some mascara. Now I'm using DJV Beautinizer, which I've talked about before. This is called Fibre Wig, and it kind of forms like a tube over the lashes. And I'm using this because it just has a little bit of staying power, really. And I want my lashes to be really natural. Last night I had very built up lashes and I used my L'Oreal Telescopic False Lash Mascara. But tonight I just want them to look kind of separated and nice. And this won't come off, even though it's very humid. 2 minutes. And then just a little bit of blush to finish off. And then just a little bit of blush to finish off. This one's from Sisley. And it's just a very kind of pale, rosy blush. Hardly even really shows up on my skin, but it's just a nice pretty flush. You can use any blush that you like. That's it. I better get dressed now. Oh, on my nails I've been wearing this for bloody months now. Dior's Greige, and it's wonderful. Perfect. It's actually the exact same colour as my skin now. Don't know if you can see that. Looks like I'm a mannequin and I'm made of plastic. And I'm wearing a white shirt from Gap, which I got in the sale. I think it was something like £9 and it's amazing. So if you see one of these, get it. I'm wearing my shorts from Hollister, which I haven't taken off. And I'm wearing my new boots from Durango again. And we now have 2 minutes to get to our restaurant before we lose our table. So I think that's me top to toe, hopefully.